I said, are y'all ready, Xperts? Team, how y'all feel? Fired up!
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind.
These choices determine the difference between who you are and who you could be.
I never miss that fact, taking big swings, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag.
You have your own challenge, but you can make a decision. You can either make money or you can make excuses.
You have to have the willpower to pull that power tool out that's inside of you and just go for it.
There's a lot of painful stuff that happened in my practice company. The reason why I grew up this much is because I learned a lot from them. The pain might be not my fault, but my healing is my responsibility.
It was a temporary pain for a lifetime of gain.
If you don't believe in you first, you can never ask someone else to believe in you as well. This is not a fake it till you make it, guys. Stop listening to that stuff.
My name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games. I just do this.
We need a vehicle, the fastest vehicle that we could find in this industry, and that's what? Superior.
No matter what happens, there's always something to be grateful for.
After death, to be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath. I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread.
9.5 years ago, on January 22nd, 2014, a vision was born. A vision of freedom, a vision of righteousness, a vision of equality, a vision of becoming the best damn financial services company this world has ever seen.
Belief will build your endurance. You know how you say to someone, hey, let's build your list. What 3 people would you call in the middle of the night if you had a flat tire or something like that? How many people use that line? Okay, are you that person for your people?
True greatness is shown through one's works and actions, the way in which you impact the lives of others. Greatness does not make excuses or shy away from failure. Greatness is hard, but folks, hard defines greatness. Continue to be great, Xperts.
Did my past dictate my future? So listen, I'm not worried about your current track record. I'm worried about where you're going. The past is in your head. The future is in your hands.
All right. Are you there? Are you there? There he is. There he is. All right. It is time and grand rising, everybody. Welcome to Good Morning Xperts. I'm Troy Gandy, your index voice of inspiration, and I now have the extreme pleasure to present to some and introduce to others none other than the host of this morning's Pass the Ball segment, known to the family as the man of courageous conversations, Uncle Joc.
Woo! Thank you, Troy. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, thank you for that wonderful introduction. And as you know, we are in our Pass the Ball segment of Good Morning Xperts. Actually, Pass the Ball segment. The tip drill. I'm sorry, of segment of Pass the Ball. Let me rewind the Alpine and get it all together. So with that being said, real quick, make sure that this is where we're going to hear testimonies from our agents out in the field. They are getting it done from coast to coast with the most information. They're going to be bringing us some dynamic information from what they are doing in the field. So, with that being said, y'all know I like to feel the NRG. I got the launch leg, if you will. I got to get the party jumping. So with that being said, come off of mute. And if y'all can help a brother out, I got 3 questions for y'all. First question is, team, how y'all feel? Fired up. Oh, all right. And what's up,
My
and who gets a green sheet?
Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets.
Woo, get your green sheets. Yes. For y'all that don't know, and for y'all that do know, the green sheet is our staple, is our money making system, if you will. So be a master at filling out the green sheet and really understand and put the green sheet to work for you. Tawana, what you drinking? That look good. The cup look good. What's in that cup? What you got in that cup, Tawana?
Starbucks.
Okay. All right. What you sipping on? So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, again, if you are unmiked and you're talking and doing your testimony, please be mindful to take 2 minutes or less so we can get around and hear from all the experts. And for the ones that like to cherry pick and wait to the end, you know who you are. It's a couple of y'all that wait to the end and then the hands go up and then you make it. So, Coach Eric, everybody's coach, he'll be texting me like, man, you got all these hands going up. So if you know you're going to raise your hand, do like Miss B, raise it early on in the game. You know what I mean? We know sometimes you get inspired along the way and then your hand goes up. But for the most part, we know who the cherry pickers are as well. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take the ball and I'm going to pass it to the ATL. They got their hands up early this morning. So I'm going to pass it to a lady who not only inspires us with her wisdom, she has lots of years in this business, and she drops some nuggets every time she gets on the call or gets on this Zoom and shares with us. So, Miss V, what you got for us in 2 minutes or less?
Good morning, great morning, family. I am so fired up, so excited because I have had the opportunity to meet a really fabulous woman who is in the industry, has been in the industry, focused on the health side. I've been, Uncle Joc, as you say, dripping. And yesterday, she and I had a wonderful conversation with Dr. Mary, and I invited her this morning to be here, and she is here. So I want everyone to come off of mute and say a warm village embracing welcome to Tamika McSween, if you would.
Welcome, Tamika. Welcome to the village.
Happy to have you in the village.
Absolutely.
Tamika, if you want to come off just a moment and say, we are, as a matter of fact, she and her husband have a green sheet meeting this evening with me.
Okay.
But hopefully that will be after her AOA. So Tamika, if you'd like to just chat or say good morning, please do.
Well, first, let me say good morning. Good morning. Thank you for having me to come on board to be a part of this distinguished, fun-filled meeting this morning. I am happy to be present, and I look forward to what is to come.
I love it.
Thank you.
Oh, beautiful.
Well, Miss V, who are you passing that ball to? You got a sister that has her hand up in the paint. She ready to score.
I see this incredible leader, ED, Dr. Teresa OMG O'Day. Please come and share with us this.
Hold on. I gotta jump in. Miss V, like y'all don't know, like sometimes I call Dr. Teresa Miss Dr. OMG Teresa. And for somebody else to say that, I'm like, oh no, because Dr. Teresa, you don't realize that's your thing. Oh my goodness. Ooh, and I didn't know nobody else called it but myself. I thought I was the only one. All right, I'm sorry. Back to schedule program.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Oh gosh, I just wanted to come and just share my excitement yesterday. Um, like they say, there's no comfort. There's no, what do you say? There's no growth. There's no result in comfort. Okay. Yesterday, I drove an hour. It's a journey I've been procrastinating. I mean, over 2 years. So I did yesterday, guys. I went in there. It's a client of mine from my old practice, and actually she joined me in WFG. So she had a baby 2 years ago. I was supposed to go, and she had all her family policies with me. When I left the practice, the other one I did share with her. So, but she said, "Oh, you need to come over." She had moved further from where she used to be. An hour I drove yesterday. So when I went, she said, "Do the new baby and then we can review." Uh, the whole story short, because of time, I walked out of there. I wrote 5 policies yesterday.
Wow.
And she said, "Oh, I may
Wow.
have an annuity also, but I will be going back." And guys, those kids' policies were just approved instantly. Instantly. I
Mm,
was like, whoa, whoa, So, but it's worth it, whatever we put in this business, especially when we meet the people who understand and they know the value of what we do. So I just
I
wanted to
love it.
share that whatever is going on, whatever we're doing, let's keep doing it and let's go the extra mile. Thank you.
I love it. Dr. Teresa, hold on. We're gonna unbox, we're gonna pull the car over a little bit because you just dropped some stuff that I think if we pull back the onion or peel back the onion just a little bit more might help some people. So you drove, first of all, you drove how long to get to that that client?
An hour.
An hour. Okay. All right. Indicator number one or nugget number one. Do what's needed and necessary. And sometimes you got to jump out of your comfort zone. I know some people that don't even want to drive 20 minutes, but you
Yes.
drove an hour and you said she joined you before in WFG?
Yes.
Okay. Join. So this is somebody that did you go to prospect her? Like how did the drive come about? Did you talk to her? You had a conversation? You said, "Look, girl, I'm coming to your house." What does that look like?
It's been, dripping, back and forth, back and forth. And she said, "Oh my God," when I got there, she was like, "Whoa," eventually.
So did you give her a notice that you were coming, or you just showed up and was like, well, we have the relationship enough where
We
I can just
chatted the night before yesterday,
okay,
and up until like late, I said, "Well, text me that address. Let me see." So when I checked at night, of course, no traffic. It was like
okay,
46 minutes. I
okay,
said, "Okay,
okay,
I'm gonna get up early." And I left my home about, I want to say about 7:30,
okay,
but believe me, that 46, it was even over an hour because,
okay,
with
because of rush
time.
hour and stuff.
Yes, it was.
Okay. So then when you got there, she was probably surprised that you showed up. But
Yes.
where did you start with the conversation? I'm unpacking this stuff so it can kind of help some of the folks on the line. How did the conversations, what did that look like?
Yeah, she wanted me to come and do a policy for her last baby.
Hmm.
So when we went there, I said, "Okay, we can start with that." And I said, even, knowing that
Hold on,
the
doctor.
your
Hold on. OMG, Dr. T. You said we're gonna. I don't know if y'all caught this. She said we're going to start with that. She planted a seed right there. Did y'all catch that? She knew she wasn't gonna be done. I'm sorry, Dr. T. This is good. This is getting gooder and
okay.
gooder. Go ahead.
Yes. So she said, "Go ahead and start with that." She was like, "Okay, what do you need?" And I had sent her the data sheet. She didn't get it. She's busy. She's, gosh, very busy woman.
Okay.
So she brought all the papers, the information and all of that. So when we started with that, I said, okay, from the get-go, this baby would have living benefits from day one.
Okay.
But your other kids with the Transamerica, they have to be 18. She was like, really? Okay. So I kind of started prepping her for the other policies, you know. So that's what we did. But it was a great, great venture.
Great job, man. Thank you for sharing. That was great. And I don't know if y'all caught the other thing. She planted the seed with, we're going to start. And did you hear what she said that the client said? Yes, well, we'll start with the baby. She mirrored exactly what Dr. Teresa put out there. Woo! Great stuff. Who you passing that ball to, Dr. T?
Let's see whose hand is up. Okay, no hand is up. I know you're doing some great things. Let me see. Okay, let me pass this ball to this gentleman, my team member. I apologize, and not my team member. This man is doing great things there. He's just been quiet, but I know he is walking, talking campaigner. Mr. Aki, I pass the ball to you. Please share. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. T. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yeah, there are a lot of exciting things are happening. One of our partners is green now. He is getting contracted with a number of insurance carriers. And the other one of our partners who is in Chicago, Dr. Talarge, he passed the exam last week. And in Illinois, you have to wait 5 days before you apply for license. He's going to do it today. And there are 4 more people who are actively working hard to take the test. By the end of February, all 4 will be, hopefully, I believe so.
All
They are
right.
actively working on it. They will be green, hopefully. And there are a lot of people who are contacting me, with a lot of insurance needs from Nashville, Atlanta, and DC area, where I traveled for 2 weeks. And I've been traveling and reconnecting with old friends and meeting new people. So the next 2 months is going to be, I think, busy for me. And thank you for your encouragement. And it's good to be with this family. I really appreciate everyone for taking time to have this kind of platform to encourage one another. And it's an encouragement for everyone. Yeah.
Love it.
And
Love it. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah. Thank you. That's all. I mean, I'm meeting 2 people today, new partners, hopefully potential partners.
Right.
Yeah, it's going. It's going.
So,
I said I was gonna do this part-time, but I think it's taking over the other.
So, Aki, let me ask you something, because every time you come on, you're talking about multiple things you're doing, and I hear a lot of times you're traveling. Do you travel because of the job that you do, or do you travel intentionally and deliberately to go meet up with clients in different parts? Because I hear you say a lot of times that you're traveling.
Yeah, but I plan to travel just to for this purpose, to meet people. That's how I met it. Like for 2 weeks I was out. I was driving all those distances, by the way.
Ho. We're not gonna let that one just slide by. So you've gone to or getting ready to go to places like DC. Where's some other places that you travel? Do you travel intently to go meet with somebody that you talk to, or do you just throw like a dart on the map and say, "Let me just drive to this place"? Where, like, what does that look like?
First, I know a lot of people from my travels, like a long time ago. I used to travel to a lot of states, 25 states in Canada, like in several provinces, to train people how to interpret the scriptures. So I have a network and I know people. Now they know that I'm doing this. I'm a kind of a little longer sabbatical because I served for 31 years. So now I'm taking more time to work because as a pastor, as a minister, as a teacher, traveler and everything. So I was not getting paid. The only time I got paid as a pastor was when I served at Lenexa Baptist Church here in Kansas area, in Kansas. So, but my heart was to serve, especially the Ethiopian people. But I was not getting paid. I served for free, but I did Uber, I did cleaning, I did all kinds of things. But now my time is like, it's I need something for my family, for myself. I didn't. So I decided to work. So I created that. I used my network. And I contacted people in Nashville, Atlanta, DC area, a lot of people. Okay.
I gotta pick the mic up real quick because I dropped it about 3 times while you talking. Oh, let me get this right. All right. Okay. Go ahead, Keith. You go ahead. Keep going. This is a
Okay.
good one.
I plan to stay one night in Nashville. I met several people that night, and in the morning I had breakfast with several people, and then I drove to Atlanta and I stayed there for 4 days. And in 4 days, I met a lot of people, a lot of groups. At one point, on Sunday before church, and then after church until almost 9 p.m., I was in Starbucks meeting a lot of people. And then through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I met a lot of people again. And actually, one of them is now actively working hard. She visited Xperts in Atlanta, Dr. T. I think she met with Dr. T. And yeah, she is studying and hard, to do. She's ready to do it. So,
man,
and I went to DC area. I stayed there for 4 or 5 days, I think. And then I was like in Maryland, DC area, Virginia.
One more time. One more time. Wait.
Okay.
You said you went and you stayed 4 or 5 days in DC, right?
Yes.
Did you stay in a hotel?
No.
Okay. Did you stay in any? You probably leveraged your network and had people in different places, right?
Yes.
Hey, y'all. Hey. Wait. I need somebody else to come off
I
mute
do,
for me
homie.
right now.
I see you doing it. That's what's up, Aki.
Hey,
That is
man, and
crazy.
then
I hear you, bro. I hear you. Look at that boy go. Look at it.
oh.
Spread the good news, yeah.
If anybody on this
Don't come over
line,
here.
if anybody is on this line right now, and y'all can't figure out how to get unstuck, this brother just gave you the blueprint to getting unstuck. Excuse my language. I hope there's no kids on the line. Get your ass up and get moving respectfully. It's no excuse. This guy said, you know what? I'm getting ready to drive, leverage my network. He said, I went to Starbucks and met a lot of people. I went to, I forgot the other place he said, but he said, I know what came after. I met a lot of people. Then I drove to another state, stayed for 4 or 5 days, and met a lot of people. A key just for the sake of time, we're gonna come back to you with a part 2. Dr. Teresa, man. Woo.
Thank you.
You got a champion mindset, sir. And thank you for sharing because, and real quick, doesn't he have a narrator voice, like a voice you hear on Audible when you want to read the stories back? Man, hey, let me tell you, you got me fired up this morning.
Thank you, Uncle Joc.
Good gracious. Like I'm really speechless right now. I gotta go do some push-ups. I'm over here BSing, man. I gotta get in my car and drive and leverage my network in some of these places. But who are you passing that ball to, Aki? And we We look forward to hearing more from you. We need you to become a voice on this platform. We need you to speak more often, sir. So I'm challenging you to speak more often. All right.
Okay, I would be happy. Okay, yeah. I mean, I know I was quiet. Dr. T said he has been quiet. Yeah, but okay, I will. I promise.
Your new name is the Traveling Man.
Oh man.
He the Traveling Man. Good gracious.
Thank you.
One of your brothers has his hand up.
Uh,
I hope you see it. His last name is
look.
Joc.
Oh, yeah. My coach. Yeah, I met him in Kansas when he was here, and we had a really good time. Actually, he was here, and I invited a few people, to meet with him. And one of them who turned green last week was, one of them. So thank you, Coach Lacole Elijah Pai. So I will pass the ball to you, my brother, my beloved. He's really good. I, I mean, I've never passed the ball before, I think, and I don't know how to say it, but yeah, please take the mic.
All right, thank you, Pastor Aki. Thank you, everyone. Sorry, it's a busy morning. I just want to just chat into what Pastor Aki was sharing because I remember, and I really appreciate you, Uncle Joc, for elaborating on this because I remember when I started this business, I used to travel like that to Alabama, to Tennessee, to Minnesota, to North Carolina. And I'm telling you, that was the foundation that I had with the business that I have today. Clients and team members spread all around. That was before the advent of Zoom, right? I'm not that old, but I started this business in 2014, all right? But I used to travel to Alabama, to all those places, and I see what Pastor Aki is doing right now. He's building up a strong foundation for the future business tomorrow, right? Meeting with those people, dropping seed, and in each of these locations, trust me, we talk about timing. Now, all of them are in right now, but trust me, when those time come, when they are ready, they know who to talk to because he has been dropping those seed. He has reached out to them, right? So I really want to congratulate you, Pastor Aki, for the awesome job that you are doing. Keep working on it because you are building a strong foundation that tomorrow people will ask you, how did you do it? Right. So my own personal activity is last night there was this couple that I talked to a couple of months ago, and they grew cold feet. And I just reached out to them yesterday. I said, okay, I haven't heard back from you. I've called, text, and no response. But I just want to let you know that if the timing is not right, it's okay. I'm still going to be reaching out to you when the timing is right. And guess what happened? Boom, they sent me back the copy of the EFA that I sent to them to fill out. Right there. Just telling them that it's okay if the timing is not right. So I have that. I'm working on that application today. And guess what happened? Just from there, she said, "Oh, I'm going to get my husband to send in his own as well." So just continue to follow up with people. Let them know that if it's not the right time, it's still okay, right? You are not on a rush. Yeah. So thank you for allowing me to share. And
So, Lacole, real quick.
yes, sir.
Because it's a couple of things that's resonating from the Zoom this morning. One is planting seeds. The other one is dripping. And then follow up. Do y'all realize that's the progression you always want to be able to set up? You want to plant the seed, you want to drip. What happens when you plant a seed into the ground? What makes that seed end up growing and sprouting out of the ground? You got to do what to it?
Water it.
You got to
I think
water it. You got to drip
Eric talked
on it.
about it yesterday. He talked about it yesterday in the what he
Yes.
called.
Yes. So y'all got to be able to really understand what makes you successful over here. And it's really not even over here. It's a principle. it's a science. One thing you can't argue with science, because science is truth. So if you take the principles of farming, you plant the seed, you nurture it, you till the soil, meaning you follow up, you check in, you check in, you check in. When somebody says no, don't just, some people get in their feelings and just roll off and never talk to that person again, right? The thing is, nurture and till the soil, keep dripping on that person. You never know, just like an agent, you never know when that person will activate. So thank you for sharing. Let's do, hold on, let me check. Let's do one more before we bring up everybody's coach.
There's a hands up. And yeah, again, it's a pleasure. Thank you, Uncle Joc. It's a pleasure to bring this lady. She has been a great inspiration. She always shared the motivation. You can hear her passion from her voice and her desire to build this business and to help people. So please help me welcome Monique this morning. Monique, you get the floor.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for that. I just want to share. I wasn't going to say anything this morning, but I just got so encouraged by everybody that just shared this morning. And I just want to say that last night, my super coach, Miss V, and I were able to sit down with a couple that I've known for 26 years. And just to, in the line of what you were talking about, I had reached out to them last year.
Okay.
And then he saw me on TikTok or something, and he reached back out to me, and he needed life insurance. He knew that his life insurance was ending with a term policy. And then something else happened. And so in that time that we last spoke, they've lost a parent, received an inheritance, taken a parent in, have kids with disabilities. And so I always call in the strategist, Ms. B, to help me with those cases. And long story short, they have an inheritance that they're going to do annuity, 4 policies. And it just keeps, when I see what's behind me, I just keep saying we are the solution, because we have what people need. And like I think Mr. Key was saying, and Mr. LaCole, when the time is right, people come back when they know who to come to. And so I'm just grateful that God allows me to be able to be there when people need that help. So I'm just fired up. Miss V, she's amazing. And I just want to say to Miss McQueen, welcome to the team. You were a good team. And so without further ado, I think I'll go ahead and pass that ball. But before I do that, I guess I got a question for you. What we doing?
We go drill it till you kill it.
Till you kill it. Drill it till you kill it.
All right. I just want to bring up just a soul motivator. I mean, just from being here a couple of weeks, I know I'm motivated by him and his wife. And I just thank him for everything that he does and shares.